Hey guys, what's up? MurderofBirds here. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be jumping into the next chapter of RWBY Volume 8 with Chapter 9. This is going to be my reaction to it, so I hope you guys look forward to it overall. But yeah, we have a lot of things to get into with this chapter, most likely going to be the second half of events that are proceeding following last chapter, mainly taking place at the Schnee Manor with Ruby, Weiss, Blake, Whitley, Willow, and you know, everything that went on with the Houndgrim and Penny and everything of the sort. And a lot of things came from that chapter, a lot of crazy speculations, a lot of theory crafting regarding the Houndgrim, regarding Silver-Eyed Warriors, regarding Salem's new experimentation with Grim hybridization or Grim takeover with the essence of the Hound, which kind of felt like almost like a Venom level parasitic Grim more than an actual Grim itself. So she's kind of doing a bunch of different things. We talked a lot about how that ties in with Summer Rose, both in the reaction, and I had one of the best RWBY live stream discussions that I ever hosted last night. We had so many conversations, so many speculations on the Hound and, you know, Silver Eyes, like I mentioned, and we also went on like a bit of a tangent talking about like the end of the RWBY series, and I made like this Giga Brain, Galaxy Brain endgame theory about how I think RWBY is going to end. Hashtag I was there if you were actually there. But yeah, there was a lot of great banter, a lot of awesome moments, one of the best live stream discussions that I ever worked on, and I appreciate all of you guys who came back for the hiatus especially and tuned into that when I did it. Speaking of live streams, this might be a little bit of a tangent, but if you guys do enjoy content from me, if you guys enjoyed live stream discussions, but more in particularly video games, I just want to let you guys know once again that I stream every Tuesday and Friday over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MurderofBirds. I'm doing a lot of Genshin Impact streams right now that I'm thoroughly enjoying. That's one of my favorite games of the year so far. I'm going to start uploading Let's Plays of that over on the YouTube channel, but if you guys prefer live content, if you guys want to talk to me in real time, see how the game's going, and just enjoy the vibes over on my Twitch channel, I will leave a link in the description and the pinned comment where you can do so, and I'd really love to see you over on Twitch. But yeah, jumping into the next episode from the previous one, Penny is still secure, though compromised, in the hands of Team RWBY and company. The Houndgrim is officially taken out. Watts and Cinder are together, and I think they're going to try to track down Penny since Watts was able to help with that. You know, with help with compromising Penny in the first place. Robin and Crow are kind of under the rubble with Jacques. I don't really know what Crow's objective is with going after Ironwood, but obviously from the thumbnail of this episode, we shift back to the Whale Grim, most likely to Salem since the episode is titled Witch. We have Hazel and Emerald in the thumbnail, so I think they're going to be contemplating how do we get hold of the relic to ask Jinn the question and really figure things out. I'm still fingers crossed that hopefully the question is, what is Salem hiding from us? And we get this juxtaposition of Salem's past ever since the Lost Fable up until now, of how she recruited people, what she's been up to, how this Grim experimentations have happened, how she came into contact with Summer Rose, and everything else that's happened over the last like few decades of Salem's existence. And obviously this is going to be forwarding the plot of the Oscar Protection Squad, like the official Oscar Protection Squad, Yang, Jean, and Ren going into the whale with the assistance of the Aesops, the Bomb, Winter, trying to find and save Oscar before they blow the freaking whale up to smithereens. I don't really know what's going to happen in this episode. I don't know how they're going to leave us off. Obviously the episodes are winding down for the finale, towards the finale I should say, and overall I've just been really enjoying the ride. Like I said, last episode, episode 100, was one of the best episodes to come back to. And now, you know, as we're chugging along with this episode, I'm just interested to see from the villain's perspective what's going down. Also, Neo might be in the picture somewhere. I don't know if she's tagging along or following or trailing behind Cinder. If she is in the whale, I wonder if that's confrontation for her and Yang to have a rematch, because they haven't seen each other, I think, really since Beacon. But ultimately, those are all my thoughts and interests going into this episode. Once again, I want to say thank you guys all so much for your kindness, generosity, support of these videos, of the return of RWBY content on my channel and everything else in between. And before we jump into it, a huge thank you goes out to all of my patrons over on patreon.com/MurderofBirds. I really appreciate the continued support of these videos, especially on the early access level. And a big thank you goes to everybody in the Silver-Eyed Warrior and Wizard of Remnant tiers, that being Dezmo, Ezra Lee, Ian Dodd, Jamie Coleman, Jets Unleashed, JuuBearski, Kiba Bodaway, Matthew Trapp, Michael, Rylan Skelton, WolvenRepublic, and Zombie Killer 451. Thank you guys all so much for the support. As always, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and without further ado, let us begin. All right, guys, we're going to be jumping into RWBY Volume 8 with Chapter 9 titled Witch. And again, that was one of Salem's references to what people referred to her as in the Lost Fable. So I think, again, this is going to be heavily focused to some degree on Salem. Also, we have some snippets in the trailer that we haven't seen yet, like Salem trying to, like, looks like she's trying to gouge out Oscar or Ozpin's eyes. So obviously trying to, you know, get information out of him. But the caption reads, "The clock is ticking on Jean, Ren, and Yang's rescue mission. The Aesops hold the line against Salem's forces." So obviously they need to go on the rescue mission, get Oscar, deploy the bomb, blow it up, and, you know, everything's hunky-dory. So hopefully that can happen in the next 18 minutes. With all that said, thank you guys so much for the support. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments, and we're going to be starting this in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, here we go. Oh boy. How many chapters we have left? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 5 chapters left after this. So I don't know how the hell they're gonna build us up to break us down, but we'll see. We said goodbye to all the things we loved. Gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough. We lacked in faith, left our solitude, our carefree peace. What we thought would change the world was just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own demise, the tragic ends before our eyes. Hope has no place here. Maybe the path that leads away home will finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid is already here. Some roses will never bloom. Some dreams will rot on the vine. Some lives will end much too soon. Some evil will never ever die. Some wars will not end in peace. Some heroes choose the wrong side. Sometimes it's worth it all to risk the fall and fight for every life. Let's go! Oh boy. All right, villain time. Let's go. Oscar Protection Squad, move out. Literal Oscar Protection Squad. Holy shit. Yo, bodies on the floor, dude. The Sulfur Fish! We actually see them better than when they were first showcased. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is one of the shots in the trailer. They're inside! Oh, please be careful. This bearing goes on the ceiling, dude.
Well, that was harrowing.
We're not in the clear yet. We still have to search this whole thing and find Oscar.
They're gonna run across Hazel, Emerald,
How are we supposed
Neo,
to find Oscar?
Salem,
It's going to be like finding
Grim.
a needle in a giant whale.
Aw, come on, Yang.
Do you think this was a good idea?
We have to
I
help.
might be able to help. I can sense spikes of people's emotions.
Holy shit!
It happened on Winter's ship.
Holy
If I focus my
fucking
aura, I can keep
semblance.
it up.
Okay, that's new. Maybe one
I
of
see
them is
flowers. That's all I can
I
say.
can sort of tell where they are, but not who.
Imagine he looks at
They're more or less
Salem,
in the same
her
area.
emotions.
Further in. I can lead.
Hey, you don't have to drain yourself. I can help too.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Woo!
Good thinking.
Hey, they're
Thanks.
working together.
Well,
Their emotions are in check.
lead the way.
Hey, let's go. Shit. Are they gonna see Salem for the first time? That's gonna be fucking nuts, bro.
She brushed off her bumps and bruises. Nothing hurt worse than the loneliness in her chest.
I recognize that. The girl who fell through the world.
Oh!
I shouldn't be surprised you're so familiar with fairy tales.
Fairy tales.
I've lived through my share of them.
Wow,
How
even
are you
more.
holding up?
I thought the idea of falling through Remnant into a new world was exciting.
Hey.
I never understood why she was so sad when I finally made it back home. But now, it makes more sense.
She wasn't the same girl anymore.
Yeah. Life changes you.
I think this plan to divide might have run its course. It's time we start thinking about a way out. Not having arcane
Maybe.
certainly limits the options, so...
No. I don't like what happens when we use magic.
It makes the process faster, probably.
Every time we use it,
Yep.
I can feel us merging faster.
Yeah. I mean,
Not ready for that.
damn.
I don't blame you. Honestly,
That's
I
crazy.
think you're doing just fine on your own.
Yeah, true. I think Oscar's coming into his own really. Oh, okay. Round 20, I guess. He gave you the question. Oh, is he gonna be like, yo, you're coming with me?
Everyone.
Oh!
Clear for the
Oh my God, Neon Cat!
If we can't hold
Oh,
this
the
line,
whole
we'll continue
team!
to spit out Grim and we lose the city.
Holy shit, they're
Yes,
decked out in their uniforms!
You wouldn't happen to know a tune for this, huh?
I don't know that anybody does.
Oh, he looks so different without his hat. Wow! They're actually here!
They're just kids.
You can hash out your issues later. Right now, just
You gotta
kill
fight.
Grim.
This is what they're training for. I really hope they're okay. Wow, that's so cool to see. Because we've been saying that for so long. Like, where are these students? They're at this academy. But yeah, they're on the front fucking lines. That's crazy.
Why did you bring me here?
What? It's just
I've
chilling?
been thinking about what you said.
Jinn.
If it's a lie,
Jinn!
and I took that lie to Salem, the punishment would fall on my head before yours.
You gotta test it.
If what you said is true, and I use the password
But she's not gonna
myself,
get. You have to ask a question because
Well,
RWBY already pulled that
I don't
stunt.
know what happens when this thing activates.
You
Let's see
activate
if
it.
you're bluffing.
You want me to summon her?
Yeah.
Either way, it'll tell me what I need to know.
But when she's summoned,
What
you
are you
have
doing?
to ask a question. She's not gonna be like, I won't. She even said, I won't allow you to summon me without asking a question again.
Let's find out.
Obviously, it's not RWBY asking, but I feel like the next time she comes out, it's for real.
Jinn.
Oh, it's happening! Ah! Salem's not here, dude. Oh, we get to see her again, though. YouTube demonetization. Wow, she looks even better, dude! Old
Actually,
man.
I think all my questions are answered now.
What are
Oh,
you going to do?
how ironic.
What Gretchen would have done. And that starts with getting you away from here.
Oh, come on.
Both of you.
What? He's coming back
I'm
around!
going to need something before I go.
His cane! His cane!
Just to be clear,
His cane!
none of you have a question for me?
Yo, you just want to look.
No,
you just look good.
but we'll be bringing you with us.
The moment we move that thing,
Salem's
place
gonna
goes
be
on high
alerted.
alert.
Yep.
better to get you out first.
Holy fuck! Hazel's helping us!
I'll come back for
Big
it.
Daddy Hazel!
Not like she knows the password anyway.
All eyes are on this freaking. What was the little things in the ground? She clearly knows. Like, come on, she's got eyes and ears. She can she's a fucking chameleon too? I thought she could only change her, like, clothes and stuff, not, like, blend into the environment.
It's not your fault. I'm masking and tracking at the same time.
Do you guys need a minute?
We don't know how much longer we have.
Holy fuck,
Why
dude.
don't you give masking a break? Give me directions and I can scout ahead.
Thanks.
This is
should
a
be
really
heading
good
straight for
episode.
a
I
while.
love how you can hear the whale's heartbeat, too. God, that was such a good running
Well,
animation.
at least you guys being friends again takes the sting out of impending doom.
Yeah, hey, you guys have...
It's okay to be afraid, you know.
Yeah.
You don't always have to hide it with a joke.
Aww.
Glad I'm not the only one who's scared.
Of course I'm scared.
We all are.
Him, on the other hand,
I'm just watching.
there's no fear at all. I
Jean,
can see it. He believes we're going to get this done.
I hope that that's not a red flag,
And I do
then.
too.
Oh! Uh-oh. Run! Shit. Okay, the Seergrim. Alright. Eh, no biggie. You better hope Salem doesn't walk by. Fuck. Yo, stay chill. Stay chill. You're good. You got this, buddy. You got this. Kill it! Kill it! Don't just stand there!
You sure he'll be okay on his own?
I don't know. We just need to get...
Uh-oh. Yep, here we go. Here we go. This is it, dude. Y'all are fucked. She knows what's up.
Have you gotten what we need yet?
She can sense she can just sense it.
The Seers. It seems we have guests. The lamp. Find them.
Whoa! Neo took it.
What now?
Let's do what we do best. Charge blindly into danger.
No, Salem is here though. Y'all are gonna cross her path, dude.
Forward. No matter what.
Y'all need to stay on your guard, please. Salem's just gonna fucking like cut your heads off down the hallway. Yo, Vine's popping off. Neon! Oh, the begin. The quartet, killer quartet. Stay! Wow.
How much longer for
Just froze him in midair.
The LZ now.
The LZ, the landing zone.
Come on, Juan.
It's John, damn it. Juan, Jim.
You.
No!
Wait! Stop! Whoa! Oh!
Oscar!
What? She used her semblance on Salem!
What's going on here?
It's a long story.
Holy
have to try
shit!
and summarize
That's
it.
why they were like, do you think he'll
Why
be
should we
okay
trust
alone? She was talking about the real Hazel!
Scared. Just like us.
Did Hazel
Or maybe
really
because
give him
I know how to get out of here.
Wow.
Anybody coming?
Yo, they might actually pull this off. They have Oscar. Someone took the lamp, whether it was Hazel
This
or
is it,
Neo.
everyone. We're gonna clear a path to that monster. We get the payload aboard, set the timer, and then we're out.
But they might still be alive in there.
I gave them their window. We can't wait any longer.
They gotta,
say the same
they
thing
gotta
if it
like
was her sister inside.
run through and explode.
Are you gonna tell her what you did to her friends?
Yes, Mara. Because that's my duty.
Winter doesn't want to do this.
You do yours.
We have to. They're right there though. Like, bro, you're out already. You're good. But the whales might close its mouth.
It's her.
Shit. It's Salem. Fuck. Whoa! They're seeing her for the first time!
You really have been honing that semblance of yours.
Oh, magic! You better be careful, Yang! Dude! Oh my god! Hazel, you need to kill Salem over and over again right now!
Let them go!
Magic! Oh, what? What? Oscar can use magic?
What did you do with the lamp?
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch shit.
It's missing.
But she didn't take it. She's not lying.
Where is it?
I didn't do anything with it.
Where is it?
Hazel. Neo's an anomaly. She just yoinked it, I think.
Look how you've diminished.
Oh, come
You've
on.
lessened yourself. And for what?
Humans.
These children? This ruined world?
Fuck, I'm stressed.
Why do you keep coming back?
Why do you?
True! Talk to
All
her!
of this endless death. Because something bad happened to you once upon a time? Nobody gets a fairy tale ending.
Shit.
Everything I've lost. Every person
It's been
I've
because
lost
of you.
is because of you.
Yep.
And who is it I've taken from you, girl?
Summer Rose. My mom.
Oh my god!
Her again?
Again.
Your Grace.
Ah, Hazel.
Dude, they're building up Summer
found
so
our
fucking
guests.
much.
This one was helping them.
Wow, you got caught.
Take the boy back to his chamber. I have work to do with this one.
Yes. Of course.
They tried, man. Kill her, dude! Over and over again, Hazel! You can kill her, at least! And she'll be gone for up to a few hours like you once mentioned.
No more Gretchens.
Hazel? Hazel! Hazel!
No!
Oh! Oh my god! He can't feel pain! He can't feel pain! He's gonna hold her off, dude. Over and over again!
Now!
Holy fuck, dude!
Hazel.
Hazel, you're a fucking beast! You're the fucking goat!
Go.
So, you've decided against vengeance for your sister after all this time.
Yeah, who do you think probably helped?
Doing what Gretchen would have done.
Wow, look at this man! Hazel versus Salem? Oh my god! He's super fast, the lightning dust, fire! Holy shit! Bro, that's so sick! Oh my god! Hazel! Holy fuck! This man was not kidding when he said he actually killed her!
Everyone out! Wait!
Holy fuck!
Oscar?
Oscar, you gonna help
She'll
Hazel?
just come after us.
Holy fuck! Bro! Holy, round two! Oh my god, his aura! Or was that dust? Come on, dude! Magic? Holy shit! Oh my god! What a beast! What a fucking badass dude!
Do it.
Kill them both for a time. Holy fuck, dude. What the fuck did that? Please don't tell me. Oh, come the fuck on. Oh, fuck off, dude. You've gotta be kidding. What the hell did he just do? Yo, Hazel is the fucking goat, dude. Oh my god. They actually went toe-to-toe with Salem. Each one of them to a degree. So it was Neo. Neo took the fucking relic and dipped. Why would she take it again? I mean, now she knows the question. Now she knows the answer. For Jinn. But Neo can't talk, so like, what the fuck? Unless she's gonna talk to her for the first time. Maybe something about Torchwick? Wow. This was such a dope-ass fight, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit! Holy shit, dude! Wow, this was such a cool fight! I just like the animation, like the movements of like Hazel's like motion, like movements is like really fluid. Wow, so creative with the dust usage. Like he's just combining all the elements and getting anyone over and over again. Wow. I don't know what Ozpin did. I don't know if he like siphoned her magic out, if he killed both of them, because Hazel said like the longest that she was gone for was only a few hours. So maybe the severity of her death, like it takes a while for her to for her like cells or her like her body mass to like reamalgamate back to its current form. So it looks like he's about to like obliterate her, but she's only going to be gone for a little bit. But the thing was, Oscar said she'll just come back. She'll just come back if I don't do something now. So is he finding a way to temporarily delay her? You know what I mean? Because if Salem isn't making the calls, maybe they can turn the tides of the fight around. Holy shit, dude. Wow. You know what this reminds me of? Like this situation, this event. This is so cool. Just fucking burn both of them, dude. This reminds me of like some Dragon Ball Z special beam cannon, like Goku holding Raditz and Piccolo like shooting through both of them and killing both of them to stop him, to stop Raditz. I think that's the vibe that I'm getting right here. Obviously Hazel sacrificing himself, but Oscar's going to kill both of them just to prevent Salem from coming back because he can't do it without Hazel's help. Wow. Holy fucking shit, what a phenomenal episode, dude. Very high intensity, like very high anxiety I'm feeling right now, just because like going in here, like you didn't really know what was gonna happen. It was so cool to just see everyone on the front lines, Team Funky again, Neon Cat, Flint, Cobalt, and Ivory. Wow. I can't believe it. Even Yang, they mentioned Summer Rose again, so they're building that tease up, man. Like, you know, Salem mentioned her last volume. Yang mentioned her now. Like, obviously her mom, right? It's not Raven, it's Summer Rose. It was both of their moms, you know, and obviously Yang didn't say anything about it, but it affected RWBY last volume, right? She broke down, she started crying. But obviously, like, Yang's thinking on it now, like, oh, so you're responsible for what happened to Summer Rose. And like even Salem was kind of like interested in like, oh, her again. And then we got the Hound last week with the Silver-Eyed Warrior that was in it. So I think this is slowly going to build on the inevitable reveal of what happened to Summer with a backstory tied to it. I just don't know how things are gonna fare now, but fuck, man. I felt like everyone knew that Hazel was gonna come around, right? He didn't turn into like, he didn't interpret what happened to his sister as, oh, well, she probably died from a Grimm, but then it was Salem's fault because Salem commands the Grimm. He just thought of like, what would my sister want? And Oscar stayed true to his word. He stayed true to the word of like, this is Jinn. I'm telling you the truth. So it's like, well, if Jinn is true and everything, then everything else you said must be true as well. So obviously Salem is using me. Where was this Hazel at fucking Mistral, dude? I mean, maybe the situation was very different. It's like, bro, you're going up against Salem. You have to bring the big guns out. Literally, the big guns out if you're going to go up against someone like her. So I could easily understand why he would reserve himself for, like, kids at Mistral Academy versus... And obviously, he was a very different person than compared to now. But fuck, man. Even Emerald... And I talked about that in a discussion of mine. I was like, is Salem above Semblance influence? Like, would anyone's semblance work on hers? But yeah, she's been working on the semblance to the point where the witch got affected by it. And holy shit, that was such a well-calculated effort. Neo taking the relic is a little sus, because either she's gonna bring it back to Cinder, or Neo's gonna use it. But because Neo doesn't talk, how the fuck is she gonna get the Jinn to come out unless she has like a freaking like Siri in her scroll or something like that? That's gonna be really interesting. Wow, what a phenomenal chapter. I really, really liked how this turned out. I just think these two chapters have been phenomenal. I think they've been really solid overall. I actually think I like this chapter a little bit more than the previous chapter, despite the Hound Silver-Eyed Warrior reveal. I think Hazel was an absolute badass. I think I like this fight. I think this is probably the best fight of the volume, despite it being a lot shorter than the Penny versus the Aesop's fight. I think of the choreography, the usage of the dust, the creativity of it, Hazel's like refined like battle stance and battle formation compared to like how he was during volume 5 during the Mistral arc. He was just absolutely phenomenal. I think his character at this point is immortalized, is cemented in the series. as someone who was very dynamic of a villain, you know, for someone who followed Salem, how we first got introduced to him in Volume 4, how his demeanor was very different than that of Tyrion, who was just batshit crazy, who was just evil for the sake of just wanting to be evil, wanting to cause chaos and destruction, wanting to follow Salem. And then Cinder's also been very self-centered, very cocky, arrogant, obsessed with power. These are very static characters for the most part. And the fact that I don't think these characters will ever change as they go on. They'll just get further and further down that, you know, they'll just go further and further into that extreme. But I think looking back at Hazel and having a very mysterious aura to him of how he carried himself, his morals, the fact that he had a specific vendetta for Ozpin and he didn't want to get everybody else involved just because he's the quote-unquote villain, and then getting that revelation of his backstory, of his revenge, of his motivations in Volume 5, and then seeing that transition, especially this volume, since it has been a while since we've seen him. It makes him very flavorful of a character who had a lot of development, I think, and I don't know. I think that's really great to say overall as the series goes on and we see how a lot of these other characters will evolve and change, like Emerald, like Mercury, hopefully, maybe Cinder, fingers crossed, like hopefully Neo as well. And fingers crossed, I don't even know how things are going to fare out for Salem, especially if her plans get thwarted, or even more so if her plans end up coming to fruition, but they don't come to fruition in the ways that she thinks. I really liked this chapter. Like I said, I really liked the fight. It was a lot shorter than the Penny versus the Aesop's fight, but short and sweet. Really cool usage of dust. I really like the music that was used. The fact that Hazel was just like, I killed Salem before, and I'll do it over and over again. And I love how they sprinkled a lot of foreshadowing, a lot of context clues, a lot of breadcrumbs of, we're giving you this information episodes in the past because we're going to make it relevant. The reason there is a reason why Hazel is deciding to go through with this, because it can bear some results that can turn the tide of this battle. And at the very least, if Salem is out of the picture during this war, you know, the Grimm might have less of a stronghold on their assault if they don't have someone commanding them, if they don't have someone channeling all these Grimm out there. And, you know, something can come of that, but we have to just wait and see. It was really great to see Jinn again. I think her design looks way better than the Volume 6 one. Not to, you know, and it's just the product of the fact that RWBY just looks better year over year. So it's interesting to see Jinn from Volume 6 and then see her again in Volume 8 and just notice the difference in the effects that they use, the color scheme and all that other stuff. And we got more voice acting from Colleen, which was great. Ozpin did mention a fairy tale, the girl who fell through the world or something like that. And I wonder if that's going to be a fairy tale that's alluded to or expanded upon in the fairy tales, the new mini series that they're doing with the fairy tales animation. I don't know if they're going to be animating the books animating the stories rather from the Fairy Tales of Remnant book. But I do know that they are working on an animation version of that of fairy tales, and I wonder if that's going to be one of the new ones, because obviously, you know, that could be alluded to Salem. It's also interesting that it's like the girl who fell through the world, and that can kind of be expressed. That can kind of be referencing every character in this show who's a part of this conflict or who's a part of the struggle that's going on right now in the world of Remnant. Everyone's going to be completely changed by this. If at the end of the day it's GG's all around and everybody goes back home and lives their life, they're never going to be the same as when they were, you know, during Volume 1 or even Volume 2 before all things went to shit. We got to see the Sulfurfish as well, so I just want to mention that because they didn't have a very good showcase in the first half. Like, they were among the hordes of Grimm, you know, in like the pools and stuff, but we got a little bit of a better showcase of them now. I really hope we get to see them in action, like swarming citizens or swarming soldiers, and I really hope we get to see the second combination of the fact that if a bunch of these Sulfurfish combine together, they can amalgamate into like a Form A or a Form B, so they can transform essentially when they work together, which is really great. And then Marrow, I think the closing for this is probably the fact that Marrow, I think, is eventually going to defect from the Aesops. He seems very troubled, very conflicted, very concerned with a lot of things that are going on, and whereas all of his other comrades or teammates or what have you are kind of just focusing on the mission, he's overly affected by the fact that they're sending kids, students who are not ready to fight in this war, out into the war. Neon Cat and Flint Cole are now in their second war for a kingdom, right? They were at the Battle of Beacon. They were at the Fall of Beacon. Now they're battling for Atlas, which is very unfortunate. Obviously, they're really scared as well, and it was just great to have them back in too, because I thought we were only going to get a cameo of them in Volume 7 and then nothing else, you know? Still waiting on Ciel Soleil, by the way, just saying. But yeah, seeing them was really great. And then also he had that conversation with Winter about, are you really going to go through with this? Are you really going to destroy this whale? Are you going to tell Weiss what you did to her friends? And she's like, yeah, it's my duty. But she doesn't want to go through with this. She's overly conflicted, and it's very difficult. It seems very difficult for her to break from her role, break from the obligation she has to her kingdom, to Ironwood, to the world. You know, and ultimately she's probably going to have to live with that for the rest of her life. If her sister finds out, yo, you killed, you know, your actions caused the death, caused Jean, Yang, Ren, Oscar to die, you know, and, especially for Ruby, you know, that's her sister on top of that, not just Weiss's teammate. So obviously you have to go through with these decisions with the heavy heart in mind that some things that happen will fall on your hands, you know, like something like Ruby might be conflicted with all the decisions that she's made up to this point. But yeah, there's a lot of things in store, I think, for Marrow at the end of the day, a lot of things in store for Winter, especially when we get back to Ironwood. And we haven't seen Ironwood for a few chapters. I know that Crow and Robin now basically have their freedom back in the prison. And I think the next time we see Ironwood, it might be the fact that Crow's probably going to try to go after him. Like he mentioned, you know, we'll kill the man who put us here. So I don't really know where they're going to be going with all this, but at the end of the day, I think this was a phenomenal chapter. Hazel was a fantastic character to get to know and see his development and his evolution, you know, joining Salem for his own personal vendetta, to really coming around and really remembering like why he was fighting in the first place. And it was for the honor of his sister. And ultimately he was able to remember her. He was able to return that debt, or return some semblance of those feelings to Emerald, you know, someone that he was looking after. And Mercury, unfortunately, is now off with Tyrion, so that's a little bit of collateral for Salem when they end up getting to Vacuo, and hopefully they can figure something out there. And then Neo took the relic. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen there. She can't use it unless her phone has, like, text-to-speech or something like that. I have no clue. But yeah, there's just a lot of other things going on. I think Salem is dead but not gone. Obviously, she's going to regenerate probably in a couple hours. Hopefully, the war can die down a little bit. You know, Atlas can start getting an upper hand on the war. That'll be the perfect opportunity for them to blow up the whale while Salem hasn't reconstructed herself again. And hopefully, we get to see what exactly Oscar or Ozpin did in that moment, whether it was a blast, whether it was time stop, whether it was time rewind, or whatever might be in the cane. Hopefully it'll give us some more answers as to what exactly happened. But with all that said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I really enjoyed running through this episode in particular. We only have a few chapters left, so I hope you guys are looking forward to the rest of the journey. And as a final send-off, I once again want to say thank you to everybody over on patreon.com/MurderofBirds for your kindness, generosity, support. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this early access video. And an extra special thank you goes to the guys and gals in the Seasonal Maiden, Wizard of Remnant, and Silver-Eyed Warrior tiers. Thank you guys all so very much. And that goes to Aimee Burgess, Blue Rat 138, Chaz Lazration, Even Poppy, Flippers, Greg Mayernik, Jack Vargas, Joseph Antony, June, Luke Marshall, Ride the Lightning, Scott Porter, The Disturbed Guy, Tiny Bird Programmer, Travis Ray, TriggeredFiend, Vera Ohio, Diesel75, Ezra Lee, Ian Dodd, Jets Unleashed, JuuBearski, Kiba Bodaway, Matthew, WolvenRepublic, Zombie Killer 451, Dezmo, Jamie Coleman, Matthew Trapp, and Rylan Skelton. Thank you guys all so very much for the support. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Take care.